In 2025, we made over 50 videos, but these are some of the best ones we made. We found out about an important service bulletin. It's this small little yellow USB, and what it does is it updates the infotainment center and it prevents a parasitic draw which causes the 12-volt battery to die. We got that USB from the dealership, and then we started to do a deep dive on a fuel pump recall. We did a comprehensive video talking about the recall, what's entailed in the recall, and what to do if your VIN falls under that recall. And then we put on some Expel windshield film, which is actually one of the things that we love and that we really think is a great value to the car. We're able to drive the car around now and not worry if a rock hits the windshield because it's going to reflect majority of them, which is pretty cool. We installed a C-Tech battery maintainer for our NC1, an important thing to do with the NSX to keep the 12-volt battery charged. We did a video on the carbon fiber license plate, a real carbon fiber license plate from Amazon, pretty inexpensive and a great quality, so that was really cool. And then Elise did a deep dive on the dual clutch transmission. She talked about how it's the first 9-speed dual clutch transmission for a supercar and how it's very different and a really cool engineering design. And then Elise made another video talking about the changes that the NC1 went through throughout its production years. And then she also made a video talking about the lead designer for the NSX. And that was a really cool story, learning about how it was designed and how it looks. And then I made a video talking about the 30-day maintenance, the things you should be looking at your NSX, like the coolant and other things. And then I got into this air filter stage where I got a bunch of air filters, found out about the AFE dry filter, reviewed that, and found that one to be the best one. And then we talked about the carbon ceramic brakes. We called the dealerships, we asked how much they were, and we talked about a little bit about their design and their cost, which was pretty neat, went viral, which is awesome. And then we started doing some really serious DIYs. We did the illuminated door seal install, which we did step by step, which was one of the best mods we did throughout the year. We also did the door lever pop-out fix where we changed out the module on the door lever. That was pretty cool. And then we got nerdy where we did a wind tunnel video, which was fun. We kind of set up a little mini wind tunnel with the fog machine. And then we actually found out where all the vents go to by putting a small camera in the vents and figuring out where certain vents run into and lead to. And we actually found one that was pretty interesting where the vent actually leads into the engine bay, which was pretty cool. And then we got a little wild and we actually bought some real EV components and we broke them down. We taught people how they work and it was really, really neat. All right, guys, you tell me which one was your favorite video. And we actually did about 20 or 30 more videos in this, but this is as many as we could put in 3 minutes.